Welcome back, everyone. World Tag Team title matchup. The championship belts are on the line this week on WCW Worldwide. And here comes a team by the name of 3 Count. Tony, well, they've impressed some people with their singing, but they've certainly impressed me much more with their in-ring wrestling ability, and they get a shot at the Filthy Animals and the tag team belts.
They told Gene Okerlund earlier in this telecast that they flip a gold record to see who the 2 men will be going in the ring for the World Tag Team title. What about the problems they're having with Tank Abbott? Tank Abbott apparently fancies himself as a stinger as well, and now the alliance that was Tank Abbott and 3 Count has split completely up.
Yeah, that grouping of Tank Abbott with 3 Count is a thing of the past. It's history. And here come the World Tag Team Champions, the Filthy Animals, to be represented in ring by Rey Mysterio Jr. and the Youth Warrior Juventud Guerrera, accompanied by the outrageously lovely Tigress. And I even hear that K-Dog, Conan, is once again going to join us here at the broadcast position. And I know that you love it when Conan is here to give us words of wisdom about the luchadors, about the Filthy Animals.
It's always great to have Conan on the stick with us. Always adds something very colorful, insightful into the matches. And the World Tag Team Champions, I want to tell you right now, I got to be honest with you, Juventud and Rey Jr. looking better than ever.
Hey, well, you know, I'm glad to be back here. You know, Tony and Mike, and yeah, you know, when they're at 100%, they're probably the best. And you got to remember, Rey and Juvi's been the lightweight champion in Mexico, the welterweight champion, tag champion with his father, Fuego Guerrera. Rey's been the lightweight champion, the welterweight tag champion with me, and trio champion. So there's a wealth of experience on their side.
And of course, right here in World Championship Wrestling, both Rey Mysterio Jr. and Juventud Guerrera with multiple reigns as the WCW Cruiserweight title holder.
Yeah, so anything, I think, if, you know, 3 Count, which has a very good team and a style similar to Rey and Juvi's, if anything, this is a learning process for them, and they could very well come out with a victory here.
So you're talking about that experience edge going to your group, the Filthy Animals, because they have all of that title match experience under their belt, something that 3 Count really has not had the chance to have.
Right, and as you know, there's no substitute for experience, but more than anything, what we're going to see in this match is a lot of creative moves, like right there, you know, just a lot of enthusiasm, and just 4 guys who are bringing wrestling, especially high-flying wrestling, to the next level.
Of course, it's easier to sing the praise of the Filthy Animals when Disco's not out here as well.
Yeah, that's a bonus.
It is a bonus.
Well, you know, like I said before, somebody's got to pay for our taxis and for our costumes, and Disco's the man.
Oh. Double team move by Shannon Moore and Shane Helms on Rey Mysterio Jr. as Shane Helms goes to celebrate.
And beautiful reverse neckbreaker off the shoulder, which is an innovative move which these guys came up with.
And it may have been that inexperience when he went to celebrate instead of going for the pin on Rey Jr. that hurt him.
Well, that's youth and enthusiasm. You know, when you do a big move like that, you hear the crowd pop, you get happy, and you forget about, you know, covering the man. Mysterio
ducks the clothesline. Helms takes him instead. A boot to the midsection, then connects with a power bomb. Wow. Here's the double team moves. Shannon Moore airborne. And again, Shannon Moore quickly back out to the ring apron. Helms for the cover, and here comes Juvi in to break things up.
I think one of the problems that we have had is that we've been injured so much this year because of the high-flying nature of our matches. Juvi with the elbow operation, myself with the tricep operation, Rey with his third knee operation. Right. Of course, you see out here Evan, who dislocated his ankle. That's the price you pay for this high-flying style, but look at the people. They love it.
Super springboard, that time into the drop kick by Juventud Guerrera, who goes to the corner mount, raining down those right hands into the side of the head of Shane Helms. Also, don't forget the distraction factor that the Animals have with the lovely Tigress at ringside.
Of course, that's always going to be something that you got to look out for, but Evan's out here too, so, you know, it's equal game right now. Nice.
Somehow, I think we'd be distracted more by Tigress.
Oh, definitely.
Who would not?
It's part of that Mexican strategy, isn't it?
Definitely. But, Tony, let me ask you a question. Do you think that right now you see a lot of guys who are over 200, 250 pounds trying to emulate some of the stuff Juvi and Rey does?
Sure, you see a lot of that, but obviously they can't do it as well as these 2 guys can. I mean, there's no question that yourself, that Juventud, that Rey Mysterio brought a brand new dimension into WCW in the mid-90s when you came in here and really turned us around.
Right, and I think it's changed the face of wrestling forever.
It really has.
It really did. It turned the whole world of sports entertainment around. with high risk and bending.
Whoa.
Oh, just like that one. Juventud went to use the back of Rey Mysterio for a springboard, but he was cut off by Helms, and then more connected from the top.
He did the air hooving, got caught in midair, and that just shows that 3 count's been studying the tapes.
Exactly right.
Outside on the arena floor, Evan Courageous just sent Mysterio into the safety rail, and now gets ready to...
Oh!
There's a great equalizer.
Don't get in her face.
She's been at the power plant training.
And certainly not afraid to get physically involved. However, double team move by the other members of 3 count with the suplex by Moore and Helms.
Into a backbreaker, very innovative.
Cover, 2, and Hoovy got the shoulder up.
Very nonchalant cover. I think they know better than that.
Maybe a little too cocky and a little too confident for their own good.
Definitely.
3 count has to keep in mind that the World Tag Team titles are at stake in this match. Double team move now with Juventud, able to avoid Shannon Moore, and then problems with 3 count between Moore and Helms. That time they had communication difficulties. Oh, great spin kick by Juventud.
He got off face on that. Now Ray's getting the crowd into it, and that's going to be hard to beat now, because once Ray and Hoovy are motivated, there's no better 2 in the ring.
Important to get the fresh man into the battle.
There he goes,
That's exactly what they did.
Boom.
Springboard into a cross body by Rey Mysterio Jr. Both Moore and Helms are down. Able to duck the first clothesline. Up into the air.
Oh my
Sugar
goodness.
Shane stopped the momentum of Mysterio. Great powerbomb variation. Now it's up to Shannon Moore. Look at this fake by Mysterio. Problems, however, 3 count. Up and over the top. Great elevation by Mysterio. Well, Shane Helms is in trouble
Comes
in
the
the
Bronco
corner.
Buster. Comes the Bronco Buster.
Tigress
Come on, give
is
it to
gonna
him.
do the goods.
Stop to the face. Stop to the face. Stop to the face. Stop to the face. He just got stuffed.
He just got stuffed. You can't top that description.
No, that's pretty accurate.
Now it's up to Hoovy. Up to his shoulder.
Oh!
Whoa.
Nice.
Took him down, face and chest first to the mat.
How could anybody get up from that?
And now Rey Mysterio out to the ring apron. Quickly up to the top rope. K-Dog, where's he headed?
He's to the groin. He'll be sore for a while. Boom. That's it. That
Off
should
the
be
leg
it.
drop,
2,
2,
3.
and they keep the titles. The Animals remain WCW World Tag Team title holders.
But I predict these guys will be tag team champions one day, and look at Evans paying the price for sticking his nose in there again. We're on a roll right now.
You are on a roll, there's no question, K-Dog. Good to see you here with us.
Oh yeah, the Filthy Animals on a roll with the World Tag Team Championship belts. When we return, more exciting action on Worldwide.